Today I'm going to show you how I use Land ID to prospect properties using our search map. In this example, we'll be looking for vacant riverfront properties that could be great candidates for building a cabin. When you first open the search map, it's going to default to our Explore base map. The first thing I like to do is open the base map in layers and switch to our high-res aerial base map. This provides a much better view of each property, making it easy to see whether it's wooded, open grassland, ag land, or has other features that aren't as obvious with the Explorer base map. By default, the parcels overlay is turned in, and as you zoom in, parcel boundaries become more detailed and the smaller parcels begin to appear. This will help you refine your search. Since we're looking for riverfront properties, the first overlay I like to turn on is the surface water overlay. This is going to highlight rivers, streams, creeks, ponds, and lakes, making it easier to follow the river corridor while prospecting. The next one I like to turn on is the land use overlay. The land use overlay is going to color code each parcel based on its current use, including residential, commercial, industrial, ag, vacant, and exempt. For this example, we're primarily going to be focusing on light gray parcels, which indicate vacant land. After that, I like to come up and turn our FEMA floodplain overlay. Since we're searching for potential cabin sites, I want to make sure the property isn't within a floodway or a high-risk flood zone. Ideally, we're looking for parcels with buildable ground outside of those areas. And then finally, I'll come up and turn our contour line overlay on, and this helps me quickly evaluate the terrain so I can identify the property as flat, buildable areas instead of, steep hillsides. Once those overlays are enabled, I simply begin following the river and scanning for vacant properties that meet my criteria. So I'll zoom in on the map here and just start looking for those light gray properties that are alongside the river. Once I found a property I like, I'll click on the parcel to open up the parcel overview card, and here I can view the owner's name, their mailing address, parcel details, tax information, and building information if applicable. Let's say if I think this is a strong lead, I can then mark this property on the map using our waypoint tool. I like to add the point here in the middle, and then you can type any notes, whether, you could say flat building site with river frontage, and hit save. After saving that waypoint, I can quickly return this property layer without having to search for it again. From there, I continue just following the river, repeating the same process, looking for vacant properties, evaluating flood risk, terrain, reviewing ownership information, and then saving the best properties using our waypoints. Using just a handful of these overlays and tools, Land ID makes it super easy to narrow hundreds of properties down to a short list of high quality prospects in just a few minutes.